One of the biggest mistakes every entrepreneur makes, and since you guys are two great entrepreneurs here, I'm going to talk about that, is people talk about something that they start with an idea and they talk about, is it a success or is it a failure? I look at saying anything you do as an entrepreneur is simply an experiment. And before you do an experiment, you simply say, there are two possibilities. If the possibility A happens, I do this. If the possibility B happens, I do this. There is no success, no failure. It is simply an experiment, an outcome of experiment. A happens, I go do next this. If it this not happens, I'm going to try this. And I'm going to try this. And then if this fails, I'm going to try this, right? So as I think it was Edison who says, I did not fail 1,000 times. I experimented 1,000 different ways the light bulb does not work. And that allowed me to find exactly the way it will work. And that's how the light bulb was invented. He didn't say I failed 1,000 times. He says simply, I experimented 1,000 different ways where it did not work.
He did say that.
Yeah. I heard a concept called failure stacking where rather than going and just trying to do a bunch of things, like you need to go and stack failures, because if you stack them, then you're actually going and trying and learning something, and then you're improvising.
But our point is that is such a negative connotation. Failure has a negative connotation. So, and in fact, this is what I learned from our daughter. And this is really interesting. I have done the entrepreneurship for 30 years, and our daughter was starting this company, Abby, which is a women's health company, as you know. And I say, so how is the company coming along? And he said, Dad, what company? I'm simply experimenting to figure out what I'm going to be doing. So what are you talking about? I'm an entrepreneur. All I do is experiment. So, am I experimenting? Sure.
Hold on. How